If you're in your 60s, this is your decision decade for Social Security. The steps you take right now can protect your future monthly check or quietly cost you thousands of dollars over time. Today, we're going through 5 smart moves you can make to protect your Social Security income, whether you're already collecting, planning to file soon, or still working. These are not complicated strategies. They're the real-world actions that help you avoid smaller checks, surprise deductions, preventable mistakes, and scams. The first thing you need to do is lock down your My Social Security account. Think of this like your online banking, because in many ways, it is. Your My Social Security account is where your benefit estimates live. It's where your earnings history is stored. It's where your direct deposit information sits. If someone gets access to that account, they can cause real damage. So here's what you want to do today. Create your account if you haven't already. If you already have one, sign in and make sure your password is strong and unique. Turn on multi-factor authentication. And make sure your phone number and email address are current. This matters because Social Security has increased identity verification and security requirements, and you don't want to get locked out when you actually need access. And while you're there, remember this: Social Security will not call you out of the blue and threaten you. They will not demand payment using gift cards, crypto, or wire transfers. They will not pressure you to act immediately. Those are scams. Protecting your account is step 1 in protecting your income. Step number 2 is one of the most important and most overlooked. Check your earnings record. Your Social Security benefit is based on your lifetime earnings. If your earnings history is wrong, your benefit can be permanently lower than it should be. So log into your account and review your earnings year by year. If something is missing, if a year looks too low, if self-employment income isn't showing up, you need to fix it. And the way you fix it is simple. You gather your proof, your W-2s, your pay stubs, or your tax returns, and you request a correction. This is not about being paranoid. Errors happen. Employers report the wrong Social Security number. Names change. Income gets recorded incorrectly. And the earlier you catch it, the easier it is to fix. Because once you start collecting benefits, it becomes much harder to make corrections. So this is something you do in your 60s, before you file. Now let's talk about step number 3. And this one is critical if you're still working. You need to understand the earnings limit if you're collecting benefits before full retirement age, because this is where people get surprised. If you claim early and you're still working, there is a yearly earnings limit. If you go over that limit, Social Security will temporarily withhold part of your benefit. That doesn't mean the money is gone forever, but it does mean your monthly checks can suddenly stop for a period of time. And that can wreck your budget if you're not prepared. So before you file, estimate how much you plan to earn. If you're going to be over the limit, you may want to wait. Or, at the very least, plan your cash flow so you're not shocked when checks are withheld. Once you reach full retirement age, that earnings limit disappears. And that's why timing your claim matters so much. Step number 4 is about protecting your net check, not just your benefit amount. Because what you're actually going to live on is what's left after taxes and Medicare premiums. Let's start with taxes. Depending on your total income, a portion of your Social Security can be taxable. This catches a lot of people off guard, especially if they're taking withdrawals from retirement accounts at the same time, or working part-time. So in your 60s, this is the time to start looking at your future income picture. Not just your Social Security, but your IRA withdrawals, your 401k, your pensions, your part-time work. because the way those pieces fit together determines whether your benefits are taxed and how much. The second part of this is Medicare. Most people have their Medicare Part B premium automatically deducted from their Social Security check. So your actual monthly deposit is lower than your full benefit amount. And if your income is above certain levels, you can pay even more because of something called IRMAA. That's the High Income Surcharge. The key idea here is simple. Your benefit amount is not the same as your take-home amount. So planning ahead protects your real monthly income. And now, step number 5. Treat every single letter from Social Security like it's important, because it is. Do not ignore them. Do not set them aside. Open them, read them, and keep them. Because this is how you catch problems early. This is how you avoid overpayment issues turning into benefit reductions. Create a simple system. Keep a Social Security folder, paper or digital. Save your notices. Save your confirmations. And if you ever receive a letter about an overpayment or a change, contact Social Security right away. Fast action gives you more options. Waiting limits your options. And this one habit alone can protect your monthly income. If you do these 5 things, you put yourself in control of your future income. And that's what this decade is all about. Making smart moves now so your retirement is stable later. If this helped you, make sure you subscribe to the Help Desk channel for more clear, simple, and accurate Social Security and Medicare guidance.